Alright folks, just wanted to do a quick video here unboxing this Baofeng. It's the BF-F9 V2 Plus. That sounds pretty fancy, right? This is, from what I understand, the latest and last version of the UV5R, which actually I think started as a UV3R, series of radios. And Baofeng has had a number of radios in that series. And typically each release is a firmware or software upgrade that comes out with a radio, and then occasionally they'll make some modification to the innards of these radios a little bit. And what makes this special is that it is a tri-power radio. Now, it's not the first tri-power radio that Baofeng came out with. From what I understand, they have a G3 3TP model, and it's shaped much differently. When you get this out and you look at it, you'll see that it's very similar to this. This is a UV5R E Plus that's about 2 years old. There is another UV5R, and I don't know what the extension is after that. That is a tri-power as well. And then they came out with what they called the BF-F8HP, and the F8HP was because it had 8 watts high power. And then they came out with this, which is the BF-F9, but this is still three different modes. It's got 1 watt, 4 watts, and 8 watts. Alright, that's a lot to say. So that being said, let's go ahead and crack this thing open. And much different than when I got my UV5Rs, this comes with a really nice looking, glossy, well constructed manual. I have not taken a look at this yet, but this looks like it's actually written in English, or at least better English than some of their publications from earlier models. So I have not opened this yet, so this is going to be a first for the both of us. Here you go, it's blue. And I'm going to call this my Blue Fang, not my Baofeng. So you can tell by looking on here that the chassis is very similar to the UV5R. Now, one of the things to note is it's tri-power. We talked a little bit about that. And it also has the addition of, here's the battery that comes with it. It has the addition of some sound canceling circuitry in there, so it's supposed to have better quiet when you're listening to channels, and it's also supposed to be better transmitting. This battery looks to be an 1800, and it's supposed to be compatible with all UV5R devices or accessories. So I've got a number of accessories for the UV5R. Like I have a 12-volt chargeable battery that goes on here. I have an extended battery pack that uses AA battery. So that's one of the reasons that attracted me to this radio. So I was able to get a higher power radio with a little bit better circuitry, and I was still able to use all my old batteries and accessories. Not that I'm going to get rid of my other ones, but this will just be a radio that I use more often than the other Baofengs. And then here it is with the pocket clip. Now, I typically don't put those on. These are so small, and then when you have a small antenna on there, you can just drop this thing in your front pocket, and that's typically how I carry and use them. But let's see what else this thing comes with. Get this box out of here. So like the 5R comes with a rubber ducky antenna, and this is an SMA connector. Let's just go ahead and put that baby on there. Now this antenna is different than the stock antenna that came with my 5Rs. And maybe that's because this thing has been tuned or optimized for 8 watts. I don't know. This also has a little bit of a better, or I'll say a little bit of a bigger band at the 2 meter and at the 70 centimeter side. So it has extended frequencies than the 5R. So here it is, it's coming on. I don't know if you can see that or not. Now, a neat little trick is that when you turn one of these Baofengs on and you hold the 3 button down, so this is, oh, that was quick. It will tell you the version of firmware that you're using. So that says 25. And then you can just see, I'll do it real quick on this one. Now you can't upgrade the firmware. It looks like this also comes with a charger, just like the other one. And here's my old charger, and this looks like it's going to fit right in there. So that's handy, right? I don't have to take this out of the bag or use it. And then this is an earpiece. I think it has Vox control. So anyhow, just thought I'd do a quick unboxing video. Thanks, everybody.